Yeah, hi everyone. My name is Ade, and this is Tosi, my lovely wife. We are from Nigeria, and we're happy to be associated with
Every
Every
nation, faith
Nation
city.
Faith City. Yeah, we came into South Africa
In
like
2015.
3 years ago, and on our way we met with Pastor Willem and the church, and we find out that the church has been very helpful, and we have enjoyed the ministry of Pastor Willem and his wife and all the co-ministers. Now, over to what God has done for us.
Yeah. Thank you very much. Okay, we got married in on December 13th, 2003. And since then, we've been trusting God for children. We actually love children, but somehow we just find out that every month nothing happens. But we believe God, that God is a God of miracles, and that with God nothing is impossible. And then there's something that Pastor William always says in his messages. You know, he says before he preaches, he prays this way. He says, God, thank you for your word, because it will not go void, but it will accomplish that which you have promised it to do. You know, and we have really trusted the word of God, that none shall be barren. You know, but each time we pray, we seek the face of God, it's as if nothing is gonna happen. But you know, back home, even in Nigeria, our pastor, Reverend Professor Gregory Erabo, he always says something that as you pray, that your prayer is just like a mighty tree, that each time you pray, it's like you are asking down that mighty tree. That as you are praying, you are asking down that mighty tree, and that eventually, if you don't give up, that tree is gonna fall flat. So we continued praying, Pastor Willem with us, even Pastor Celeste, you know, praying, trusting God. And then I remembered last year, there was a particular report, you know, the doctor told us. I actually thought I was pregnant, so we went to do a test, and then they said, no, your pregnancy test is negative, so we need to do an ultrasound. On doing the ultrasound, the doctor just shook his head and he said, madam, I'm sorry, but menopause is setting in. Nothing can actually happen from the look of what I'm seeing. And then we sent a message to Pastor Willem, and then Pastor Willem said, okay, meet me at so time. When we met Pastor Willem, he said, I know the report of the doctor, but the only thing I can see is celebration. He said he couldn't understand, but that he just sees celebration. And we were like, celebration in the midst of chaos? How does that fit in? But we kept on trusting God. And then I traveled home December 2016, and then 2017 rather, and then this year around is in March. Yeah, March. You know, God came through for us. God has done it, as you can see, and now we are expecting a set of twins.
Yes.
To the glory of God.
Not just one.
Yeah, two to the glory of God. And we believe that what God has started is going to accomplish it.
Yes.
Because He watches over His word to fulfill it.
Yes.
And what's our word for you? Just like Pastor William preached on Sunday, you know, do not give up on yourself. Whatever the challenge is, face it with God. Because God is dependable. Just use this. By December, we are going to be 15 years in marriage, but God came through for us.
Yeah.
And He, you know, His love is for everyone. Everyone who trusts and believes in Him can have a share of that love.
Yeah.
Just look at us. We are a partaker of that love now.
Yeah.
And you too can be a partaker.
Yeah.
Just hold on to God.
Yeah.
Keep trusting Him.
Yeah.
And one thing you should remember is that hope maketh not ashamed. Hope maketh not ashamed.
Yeah.
As you hope in God, as you trust Him, you will not be put to shame.
Yes.
Because God is going to come through for you, and that right early. And you will not be put to shame.
Yeah, if you just want me to add these two quotable quotes. Well, in my own words, one from our pastor at home, Reverend Professor Irabo, he always says, out of the broken pieces of your past, God will build an edifice of hope. And the second one is from our own dear Pastor Nell, that faith makes the impossible possible.
Yeah.
Hallelujah.
Yeah.